Yes, Behind the Lens is about how to break into the wardrobe styling and costume design industries, but of course, I'm gonna offer styling tips along the way. I'm gonna go through 6 items every man and woman should have in their closet for this winter. Be sure to watch my color analysis guide video and my style tip video so you know exactly the best piece for you. Winter is from December 21st to March 20th. Temperatures get as low as below 0 in the Midwest to as high as 67 in the West. I say all this because I don't know exactly where you're watching me from, so I'm gonna try to cover a wide range of winter climates. Depending on where you live, it's all about layers and fabrics. So if you're in the Midwest or the Northeast, you'll probably want wool, alpaca, heavy, thick, chunky sweaters. As for the South and the West, well, you can get away with a suede jacket over a thin knit sweater. Okay guys, you're up first. The 6 items that I recommend to have in your winter wardrobe are a knit blazer, a jacket, a flannel, a solid tee, a pair of chino jeans, and a pair of sneakers. So let's break this down a little further. A knit blazer. 11T is a brand that makes an absolutely amazing and beautiful knit blazer. Now, when I say knit, think of like a sweater. So it's a blazer with less structure and no lining, and it's really cozy like a sweater. As for jacket, a suede bomber would work really well in the South or the West. And for the Northeast and the Midwest, a leather jacket with a shearling would be really warm. There's always a time and place for a Montclair or a Canada Goose or a Moose Knuckles when you're going skiing or you're out in the depths of winter. But my recommendation is more based off of elevated pieces that you're gonna wear to work, wear out, wear to dinner, weekend wear, not just to have in your closet for winter and snow. Let's talk flannel, and I don't mean the corny lumberjack kind. I mean a really chic flannel. So the double boob pockets, stay away. Go for a small grid pattern, not black and red, and single pocket. Next up, a solid t-shirt. And I'm not talking Hanes. I'm talking a very nice quality tee with some oomph that you can wear under a jacket or a blazer or by itself if you got hot. My favorite of all time is Robert Barakett, sold at Nordstrom, and I will be linking to all the pieces I'm talking about. It's a beautiful, thick, solid t-shirt, crew or V, in a million different colors, and I absolutely love it. Let's talk chino jean. And if you're not familiar, it's kind of like a khaki pant and a jean had a baby. And it usually comes in a lot of beautiful neutrals: black, navy, olive, gray, khaki. Most guys that I work with, I recommend a slim straight, but there's a time and place for slim, skinny, or relaxed fit. Again, it depends on your body type. Brands like Vince, Billy Reed, Rag & Bone, they all make a really awesome chino jean. Lastly is a sneaker, and again, I'm talking weekend, not workout. So a low top, either like a runner or a court classic type of sneaker. And some of my go-to brands for that style sneaker are Jordan 1s, Common Projects, or Saint Laurent. I also like the brand Noble, as they're very multifunctional. Hey ladies! The 6 items you should have in your winter wardrobe are a coat, a sweater, a pair of leather pants, a bootie, a blazer, and a blouse. All right, let's get into details. Coat. Now, let me tell you, a black puffy coat is not, and I repeat, not meant to wear all day, every day, to every occasion. Don't be that girl. I'm talking a wool peacoat, maybe with a beautiful shawl collar, with the wrap belt, perhaps with buttons, something warm and cozy. Next up, a sweater. And again, if you live in somewhere like California or Arizona, you'll want something thin that you can layer under a jacket. But if you're in the Midwest, Northeast, you'll want a big, thick, sweater.
I like your circles.
They're called buttons. They're called buttons, baby. I have a 3-year-old and a 2-month-old, so you might see them pop in and out of these videos. Personally, I really hate turtlenecks because anything that makes my neck too hot gives me a migraine. So if you're like me, you might want a mock neck or crew or a V-neck. But some people that get really super cold might like a big funnel neck. There's a brand called Leline that I really like for knitwear, and Prada makes a really nice thin knit sweater, perfect for layering. Leather pants, and I mean pants, not leggings. I will not be a stylist to recommend leggings for anything to wear anywhere. I mean pants, and Alexander Wang and Helmut Lang both make a beautiful leather pant. For footwear, you have to have a bootie in leather or in suede. Heel height depends on your comfort level, but I often recommend a block heel because it's really comfortable for lots of walking around. There's a brand called Dear Francis that I really, really love, and they're very focused on slow fashion versus fast fashion, which is a bonus. And a blazer. Go for oversized if you're petite, tall, or slim. If you're more short-waisted, I would go for something cropped. And if you're plus size, I would stick to regular cut or something with a wrap to give you a nice waist definition. My blazer is by Misha Nunu. I've had it for years. I'm so obsessed with it. I only wear it occasionally because I never want anything to happen to it. Keep in mind, if you buy a double-breasted blazer, you should always wear it closed, otherwise it's gonna be flapping around. So if you want something that's a little more versatile, I would stick with single-breasted blazer that you can layer over a t-shirt, a turtleneck, or you could put like a sheer bodysuit underneath and kind of pull up the sleeves, and it's a really cool look. Last but not least, a blouse. Go with cotton or silk. Natural fabrics. Try to stay away from polyester. Polyester equals plastic. Don't be afraid to play around with size. Sometimes you will get exactly the size you normally wear, but sometimes sizing up 3-4 sizes can look really cool, and sometimes wearing something really fitted works better when you're layering under a blazer or sweater. You know the drill. Hit the subscribe button and talk to me in the comments section. I want to know if this was helpful, what you want to learn more about, and I will see you in the next video of Behind the Lens.